Hello, everybody. This is your intuitive energy reading for the week of June the 8th, 2026. Be sure to tune in to the podcast this week. We have some really good ones. On Tuesday, we have Thane Martin with us. And then on Thursday, we have Spencer Delisle. And the cards that I chose this week are the Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Linn. And so let's just see what they have. So the first one is release. So this one is really about releasing the things that no longer serve you. So it's like the tree is really relevant in this case because the tree loses its leaves once a year. So this is like a reflection of every year or at least once a year to be looking at the things that are in our lives, the people that are in our lives, the experiences that are in our lives. What are we holding on to that no longer serves us anymore? And we need to shed those away from us. And this does not necessarily mean ghosting people or any of that. It just means not having them in your direct energy field. Because as we grow, and every time that we start a new season, we are now looking through different eyes. We are a different person than we were last season. We've grown through experiences and lessons and, you know, deaths and births and unions, those kind of things. So this is just really asking you to take a little bit of time this week to really reflect on what it is that you need to release out of your life at this point. Okay. And then openness. So this one is really talking about opening up. So, like the full moon is there, it's like really at its very fullest, and it's just so full. And so, we need to do that with our hearts. Open up our hearts to be able, and open up our minds to be able to take in these experiences and the things that we need to know. There's so much knowledge out there. And when we walk around super closed off, we can't absorb any of that stuff. And I mean, I know that we protect ourselves because the world is a crazy, crazy place to live in. But at the same time, we need to be open enough that we are allowing this knowledge to come to us, allowing the connection with source to be able to come to us. So that's really important for this week to reflect on that. Okay. Everybody's favorite one, patience. So we are trying to manifest things. We are trying to bring forth things into our lives. We are trying to open up. We are trying to make these major changes in our lives most of the time, right? We're always trying to better ourselves, those kind of things. This is asking you to have patience, patience with yourself, patience with the universe. Know that the divine timing will come when it's meant to come and the way that it's meant to come. We have no control over that. We only have control over what we are putting out into the world. And so, again, it's asking you to have patience. And I really am feeling so strong today when I'm doing this. This is really a lot about the patience with yourself. We get so frustrated with ourselves and so angry with ourselves because we're not accomplishing things as quick as we would like to. We're not at the stage of life where we think that we should be. We've made commitments to ourselves and we've broken them. This is just saying give yourself a little bit of grace this week. Give yourself that patience. Just allow things to flow the way that they are supposed to flow. Okay. Also, the next one is transformation. So I think this is really important because this kind of is wrapping up kind of what these other cards are saying. So the more that we can open up, the more that we can release what no longer serves us, the more that we can have patience with ourselves, the more this allows transformation to be able to come. Now, if you watch like the butterfly, when it's a caterpillar and then it goes into the cocoon and then it, does all its magic stuff and then it becomes a butterfly. It had to have patience to do this. It had to release the body of the caterpillar in order to become the butterfly. It needed to be open to the experience of what is this new life? What is this change? What is this transformation going to mean for me? With the blues in here, I'm really thinking that this is really about your throat chakra as well. But it's funny because it's balanced with our solar plexus, which is our like gut intuition and our feelings. So it's about talking what isn't your talk. Like, don't allow other people to squash down what your feelings are as you're transforming into this. And, it's funny because I know myself that I often worry about what will people think if I transform into some of these things of where I'm ascending to in my life now. And what I'm learning is it doesn't matter. I need to transform anyways. And so maybe you need to hear that. And then, of course, blessings. So, this is about giving blessings to other people. So, where you can, helping people out, giving a smile, giving a hug, just being open for communication. This is also about receiving blessings. So, often we close ourselves off. So, it's funny that openness was in here because we often close ourselves off and it's hard for us sometimes to accept the compliments or a thank you or those kind of things. So this just is really asking you to count the blessings in your life because there are so many. We are so fortunate that we have what we have, and even if we don't have a lot, we still have things. We have our breath, we have our life, we have our family, we have, our thoughts, our creativity. There's so many things to be grateful for. So just being grateful for all of these blessings that are in your life. And again, allowing the blessings to continue to come to you. So that is what I'm seeing for this week. I hope that resonates with all of you. Would love to hear back if there was anything in particular that really stood out for you in this reading. If you are looking for a personal reading, you can look us up on daughtersofthemoon.ca. All our information is there for the services that both Mom and I do. Again, have a magical week, and we will see you on the next one.